Hi all you sexy gamers, welcome back to another episode of Dark Souls 2 Walkthrough Part 7, No Man's Wrath. Today we're going to take on this boss, the Flexile Sentry, or Flexile, whatever you want to pronounce it. My pronunciation is not great. As you can see, this is one of the bosses that you have to summon Lucatiel. It's actually the one of the 5 first ones. You have to summon her and keep her alive for 3 out of the 4 bosses, and we'll talk more about that in a bit. First up, pretty much strategy for this boss. As you can see here, he's got 2 sides. The side you want to be on is the club side. The sword side, it's just pretty much a suicide wish and a half. We do have Lucatiel in this here video, in this fight. She will help tank the boss a bit, and this is about the only boss really she's going to be useful for. But as come this Friday, there's going to be a patch that's going to make her a lot more useful in these fights, and make it a bit easier to keep her alive. As far as I know, she's meant to get a buff in defense at least. Any other boss, I'm not too sure about. But we'll talk more about that soon. Anyway, we're gonna head through No Man's Wrath. So we're gonna start this here. Tips first here. I would bring a bow. Maybe upgrade your bow a bit, or even a crossbow if you don't have the dex for a bow and you have the strength. This guy's not dead, obviously he's sleeping, just taking a nap there on the job. Tut tut. This place can be very dangerous if you don't know what's going on here or what you're doing, because you can hit a wall instead of the enemy, like so. I don't even know what the heck. Yeah. Oh, yep. Typical trading heads. Why not? And breaking our table. Yep. I've just got the skills for that. And why not break another one? Like, who would need a table around here? It's not like you're going to take a nap on the table, are you? It's not like these guys would take a nap. Pretty much anyway, like I was saying here, this place is very dangerous. As you saw him throw something at me there, he's actually throwing like a wee, and as you saw me took that arrow to the head. So they took his arrow to the head, and then letting this guy get away with it. But as you see, this guy shooting fire arrows, and as you saw that other guy, he shot way free like a wee ball at me. If you didn't really quite see it, it's actually it's like a firebomb, but instead of fire, obviously it's oil. So pretty much, if you get covered in oil and then you take a fire arrow or even light your torch, you will blow up and lose a lot of health. And this guy, what's he doing? He's dancing down there. He is literally dancing. Oh well, let's go down and kill him. Get this chest as well. But yes, to get rid of the oil, there's water in this area. Only certain bits in it, certain water that you can actually roll in. Other bits of water, you will fall to your death, so do be careful of that. But if you do get covered in oil, before you even light a torch or go even near guys that shoot arrows, I recommend running back to your last source of water, which most of the time probably for you guys will be here. Because if you roll a bit in the water for a wee bit, it will wash off the oil, so when you do get hit by a fire arrow or you do go to light your torch, you will not blow up and lose over half your health. So do be careful of that there. As you can see, there's an ambush up here. If you stay back there, you can actually range them down and take them out that way. And take an unnecessary hits here if I did this ambush properly. Like, I knew it was coming, but yet I've just used to doing this here in the co-op and thought I could do it a wee bit better, but nah. I recommend standing back and ranging them guys. And holy crap, she is warm today. There's also a new type of enemy in here that we're going to learn about, pretty much. If you light this torch, walk over here and you'll get 10 arrows. But before you pick up these 10 arrows, this guy is afraid of fire. And if you don't have fire, they will come charging at you, and their hits do hit hard. They also inflict bleeding, as you will see later on when I am fighting them for real without the fire. So do be careful of them guys. They can actually be quite nasty, especially in a grip. They are backstabbable, which I will also show you later. But yes, just be careful of them. You can range this guy at the top here. I actually recommend taking him out before you get up there, because when you do get up there, it can get a wee bit messy. Ooh. This guy. I'm just trying to get backstab on him here, but obviously not doing a good enough job. So just kill him. Now on the way out of here, you're going to see these two like shelves here, not the table. Yeah, these shelves. Break them, and inside there you get a ring of life protection. And obviously you can see that guy sitting there because his sword's just sticking out. But the ring of life protection, what it's going to do is protect you. So when you die, you will keep your humanity and all the souls you have. If you die on the way to, if you die before and you won't wear the ring and you have to go back and collect your souls, you can put on the ring of life protection, and on your way back to the souls, you collect your souls. If you do die, you still have one more chance to run and get your souls. Also, in this one here, if you remember guys from Dark Souls 1, when you used that ring and it broke, you couldn't use it again. In this one, if it breaks, you can just go back to the blacksmith and it will cost you 3,000 souls to repair it. You take these guys out here with range guys. There's two of them. People are complaining about that, saying that the life protection is a wee bit overused and a wee bit OP and stuff here and there, and it's taking the hardness out of the game. According to EMB thinks, well, according to his Twitter anyway, I don't know if he said it in his videos yet or not, because I still have to catch up on him, and I have to catch up on Spy as well. If you haven't watched them, go check out Epic Name Bro's YouTube channel, watch his Dark Souls 2 videos, go watch the German Spies videos, go check him out. But yeah, EMB thinks it's pretty much more that FromSoft want you to be more in human mode in this one. Like in Dark Souls 1, when you were, I kinda agree with him, because in Dark Souls 1, when you were in human form, you could get invaded, you could summon and all that there. So if you wanted to you could still play online and read all the messages, but you just couldn't interact with all the players as much. But when you want human, it came at cost. Oh, look at these guys, they're having a nap. Oh, maybe these guys would use the tables. My bad. Oh well, break it anyway. Yep, there we go. And this one here, you can get invaded in hollow form or human form, so it doesn't really matter. As you can see, there's a wee glitch here, guys, so if that does happen to you, don't worry about it, just roll around. It's happened on a couple of my characters, and other characters it hasn't happened on. So don't worry too much if you think you're getting stuck there. Just roll around, roll up, and it should hopefully get you up there. On the way up these stairs, do be careful, because there's a guy waiting to ambush you. And oh no, he didn't even hear me come up. Oh, sometimes he'll just try and punch and attack you on the way up, and then you can just most of the time he'll miss you anyway, and then you just punch attack him back. Repair powder, which is handy for this area. Actually, I need a lot of repair powders from the way it's going, but I haven't found anywhere to get an infinite amount of it yet, so that's why I haven't been using it much, as you will see. You can run, jump over here and continue on to the next wee bit, but first there's an item down here that I didn't collect. If you have a ferrous lockstone, guys, you can put it in that there ground there, and it will light up this place, so you won't have to use your torch. Not only will it make it better for you to be able to see around this area, but all them guys, I can't mind what they're called. Actually, I don't even know if they have a name. I can't even mind what AMB called them. But the guy with the big two arms that will inflict bleed on you, they will run scared because of the light, because they don't like it. Also, there's a wee bit of information on them as well that I'm trying not to say, because I'm waiting to do my next playthrough. Like, I remember saying a few videos back about Ornstein, but since I've started Ornstein, I'll wait for my next playthrough before I start talking about that stuff. I'm going to try and withhold all that as much as possible, and just get the walkthrough done, and then we can go through the enjoyment. As you can see, them running away. Guys, as well, when they are running away, if they get back to the corner, and if they will come over the fear of fire and light, and soon go into berserk mode, and they will come after you no matter what. So do be careful of that. Careful going in here, guys. I probably won't open this door like this because of this reason. As you can see, that guy's already in berserk mode since I opened that door, and he just broke the wall. Oh, maybe he's not. No, he is. Right away, he was in berserk mode. And you can see this guy's in berserk mode because he's just coming running at me. As you can see, bleeding effect. What bleeding does in this game, as you can see, it takes, first of all, it takes a big chunk of health. Well, not really a big chunk, but a chunk of health. And it also takes, what, but 20%, well, it's probably more than 20% of your stamina bar down. So do be careful when you are getting fit with bleed. It is, to me, in this one, I haven't really, in Dark Souls, to me it's not as good as it was in Dark Souls, but I can't really remember what it was like in Dark Souls, so it's been that long since I played Dark Souls. I need to get back to doing the live stream doing Souls so I can finish off the Dark Souls live stream, and then we'll go on and do a Dark Souls 2 live stream. But that's all to come later on. Let's try and get you guys through this as fast as possible. I have, what's that say? 18 hours of gameplay footage to record it. How much of it is going to be shown is the next question, just because I've recorded 18 hours. Some of it could be PvP as well, because I was doing a lot of PvP. But if you just want to know where I am, I've just took my first greater soul. I think that's what they're called. I can't mind now. I just took that anyway. But that's roughly where I'm at right now. I'm not going to say whose, because I don't want to spoil too much for the people that haven't played, and the people who are following with me. You just guys, I'll get all that later on. Like, I'm trying not to spoil too much here. And this room here, as you can see, it is quite dangerous. Do not walk into it at all, especially because if you don't have your torch. But this room I wouldn't recommend using torch for anyway, because these guys seem to always come over this quite fast. When they do that, they're kind of stomp move with the two arms. That is the best chance I find to get a backstab. But when they do their sweeps with their arms, it's not even not good. As you're going to see here now in a minute, I go try for that backstab, and well, I mess up, and I get punished because I mess up big time. As you're going to see here now. Yeah, I deserve that. But yeah, don't always go for the backstab if you don't think you can get it. Just take them out as quickly as possible. Is a better option. As you can see, I'm going for the backstab again, and I should have learned by now. But nope, I get it anyway, and he's down. There we go. What a warning, going in the store thinking that you could be safe from these guys, you're not. They will break down that wall and door. That's an NPC, guys, do not attack it. They will break down the door, and it's not recommended to bring them probably in here, because if they do attack that NPC, well, crap can go to fan. That great sword you will see me using a lot later on, but for now, meh. Yes, as you can see, guys, that was a trap chest. Don't forget, white smoke, shield up, green smoke, roll away. But anyway, let's go over and talk to this guy and see what he has to say.
Who are you? I, Gavlan. Gavlan will, Gavlan deal. Gavlan wants soul. Many, many soul. What you want? With Gavlan, you will, you deal.
Now this is probably my second favorite character that I've definitely met in the game so far. Guys, if you have the 5,000 souls, buy that ring now. I definitely recommend buying it now. It sells poison arrows, poison moss, poison darts, and as you can see there, poison pine, I think it's called. I would recommend buying up some poison moss, especially for the area that we'll be going to after this soon. Buy them darts if you want, and get the rotten pine resin if you want it as well. Because most, if not all, bosses in this here game are actually poisonable, so I definitely recommend buying up as much poison. Plus, I recommend spending as many souls on this guy as you can. I think you need to spend about 10 to 15 on him anyway to get him to give you a weapon. But buy that ring, because the next time you meet him, it'll be 6,000, and then when you meet him in his final place, he'll be charging you 7,000 souls for it. There's a lot of NPCs that do the exact same thing if you can't buy certain items right away. they will, next time you meet them, they will charge you a lot more for it. As you can see here, he's also will buy your items for souls. I've already kind of organized my inventory here, so I know what I want to sell, even though I'm looking around here like I need it. But as you can see down in the corner there, it says held 2, held 1, all that. If you look down now, if you haven't organized and put all your items in the box yet, it will tell you down there how many you're holding, and you can just sell off everything that you don't want and need, and get some souls for it. It does pay some pretty price for some nice things like red orbs, red cracked eyed orbs, and the blue guilty and fading orbs. So if you don't want to play online, you can sell them off and get a lot of souls. But anyway,
With Gavlan, you deal. Much deal. These you take, for you.
oh, thank you, Gavlan. Such a nice person.
Gavlan will, Gavlan deal. Gavlan wants soul. Many soul. What you want. With Gavlan, you will, you deal.
I just love this character. According to Spy, a lot of his dialogue has been cut out. As you can see that he just repeats himself quite a lot and doesn't really get any more dialogue than that, as far as I know of right now. That's all he ever says. Unfortunately, I would love to see his other dialogue. According to Spy, he doesn't even know what it is. All he knows is when he got, because Spy and AMB, they read the guide, so that's why, guys, I recommend checking them out as much as possible. If you're watching this here, I don't actually know why you're watching this here, and if you haven't checked them out. I love watching, I watch actually more YouTube videos on all the channels and stuff, but if I ever watch them for a certain series, I'll definitely give them a shout out, or if they even ask for a shout out, I'll give them the shout out, but it's only if I think, you know, they're good at their stuff. Like, I know I'm not that great, but yeah, that's why I never gonna ask for any shoutouts or anything like that there, because I want to work for it. But less of that. In here, just be careful, because obviously this guy's down here, but on upstairs as well, there's another one. So when you dig up the stairs, get ready. I think the one upstairs is actually dual wielding, but we'll go up and deal with him now. As you can see, they deflect off your shield as well, guys, and as you saw there, him throwing the oil at me. So you can just put up your, if you're wearing the Daedric shield, just put it up and they deflect off it. Pull this lever and you'll get a very interesting, well, you won't get a cutscene, you just get to watch something very interesting. Right now, there we go. As you can see, that boat kind of come to life there with all the cages laden up with souls, it looks to be. I think it's souls, or either it's just blue flame, I'm not too sure. Whoa, one cage didn't light up. Aye, you forgot to light up one. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Guys, would you just actually prefer live commentary? Because I know AMB and Spy are doing it. Or do you just prefer the post? I kind of prefer the post right now. Like, I know I've been promising to do the live commentary for the next playthrough, which I probably will do anyway. But I would just like get your guys' feedback. Do you prefer the post or do you prefer live? If you do prefer live, do you want me from where I continue on from when I get back to playing Dark Souls? Do you want me to start doing live commentary from there, or do you want to wait for the next playthrough for me to start doing live commentary? So just let me know. When you are walking down here, guys, if you do have a bow and arrow, it does make it a lot easier, because you do have two of these guys to take out, and I recommend taking out one maybe from range if you can. They're not really that bad to deal with, but since we're Dex belt and we don't really have a proper weapon, because we'll run about with a +3 short sword, which we do for a lot of this here. Probably actually 90% of the videos I've recorded are actually us running about with short sword. I do try the skip meters, and I didn't enjoy them as much in this one as I did in the other, as I did in Dark Souls. But you'll see that later on. I do try them out for a while. Anyway, open up this door and on out we go. And wow, did I tell you guys it's roasting in here? Damn. So as you can tell, it's going to this some. Though most of you people, if you're not from the UK, this heat is probably like get cold for you. You actually probably would get a cold, but for us, especially us Irish folk, yeah, it's just not. We see sun, we go out and straight away have a barbecue. We don't waste sun over here. Oh, 90% of the time, to be fair, when it is sunny, we go out and actually drink. Most of us end up having a drink, a beer, maybe on a front porch and stuff. As you guys saw, I think there's a message there on that wall. If you actually go over there and interact with it, you open up a secret door. I'm walking by it right now because I do plan to come back here. Because that is the shortcut to open up, as well as that's where we're going to summon Lucatiel. I don't even know if I'm saying that name right. Frigate. Somebody correct me if I'm saying it wrong, or cry if I'm saying it wrong, or something. Picks up a long sword. Okay. Aw, look at them trying to hide. Pokey poke. Okay, now that's the last of them we have to deal with, so you no longer will need the torch. Unless you would just want to light up the area and have a wee look around. But meh, we're not going to do that. On in here, do be careful when you open up this door. Two guys in here are sleeping again on the tables. You can backstab them and go ahead. I recommend, my favorite one is the backstab is this one, because you can make that one over there break the phase, or even like there I threw a dagger at him, actually broke it over him anyway. But you can actually go up beside him and hold your shield up and he'll deflect off the shield, and then he'll swing at you again when he gets his positioning back, and it usually does always break the phase. So you could use that there to your advantage. Another way you can maybe get him to break these here. Don't forget, guys, if you are using White Phantom, especially the small stone, most of them, from when I was being summoned for a lot of people, what happened was when we killed these two guys, my time was up and it was time for me to go. So I always rolled myself through them phases so they could get the items and stuff without wasting any of their daggers and stuff. So you are being a White Phantom, do be nice and be helpful. If your time's up in that room, roll yourself through all them phases, because you're going to get poisoned, yes, but that's not going to really do anything to you, because well, your time's up anyway and you're going to go back to your own world with full health, full phases, fully repaired and stuff like that. As you can see, these two guys just hanging around, just stick an arrow in them, or and they fall off. You can also just go up to them and wait from the pass them, and then they'll come up. You can also knock them off that way with the shield bash in this here. But yeah. Anyway, let's go up and talk to this NPC. He won't talk to us for one special reason, but let's talk to him anyway.
I see light, but it remains dim. I am Carhillion, and I've no interest in the magic impaired.
Because we don't have the intelligence required, or no intelligence at all, this guy will not talk to us at all.
Lost intelligence! I repeat, we have no intelligence!
Anyway, so we continue on. And pretty much now, the only thing we have left to do is clear the boat. Oh, and collect that item that I forgot, and go open up the two secret doors in this area. The reason I'm clearing this place out and not going up now and some Lucatiel, because one, I don't want her to fall off the edge of this here place. Because Hauppauge, according to a lot of people I've talked to, and a lot of people videos I've watched, she can easily fall off these edges. I kind of wish the would fix Lucatiel in this area. Actually, this area could do with a wee bit more fixing from what I have done. I don't think you see much of the glitches I get in this area in this video, but I have found some crazy glitches in this area. But I'm not going to talk about them. The Royal Soldier's Ring. If you're a heavy armor guy and you're fat rolling, I recommend putting that ring on. It helps with letting your load. It's equipment burden ring. If any of us remember the Havel's ring from Dark Souls 1, it's pretty much the same thing, just not as good. But anyway, we'll go up to this boat and get it cleared. When you do go up here, you can range these guys from a distance. I didn't bother, but you only can range this one ranger anyway, and the rest you actually have to come on board to fight. As soon as you take care of this range anyway, there is going to be 2 guys coming running at you. Now there's different ways to obviously take care of these guys. You can throw fire bombs at them, try and get them one-on-one so they don't rack you like that. One of the best ways to probably deal with them one-on-one is either run around these stairs or do this here. And be careful when you're going back this way, because yeah, you can almost fall in the water like that. Make sure you don't walk off the wrong area. But since I did that there and got lucky enough, I got them separated a bit and almost break my sword. And trying to think here, should I run away and repair my sword? But nah, I'm alright. Anyway, let's see what he dropped me. Some cuffs. I'm gonna hide my head up here while I change my sword, because I don't want to get hit with an arrow in the head by that prick over there. Switch them around. There it is. As you can see, I'm just using +3. I actually don't think I'll ever upgrade these past +3. But the 2 weapons that I end up using that are on, I plus them to 10. But I will show you how to get chunks and stuff as well later on. But it does require online play. There is an offline way to do it. But when we come to that area, we'll talk about it more hopefully then. Anyway, down here is actually the boss room, and obviously we're not going to actually do the boss room right now, because we haven't got Lucatiel, and we haven't summoned a player phantom that we want to help us out. I do recommend, guys, if you're online if you're offline, guys, it's alright now, especially since I think the patch should be out in a couple of days, or even wait till Friday till the patch comes out. As soon as that patch comes out, you should hopefully be fine for people that are offline. As long as you're in human mode, just go summon Lucatiel. Just be careful when you're coming back with her, because she may be stupid enough and jump off the edge. But anyway, yep, make sure you go down the stairs. But like I said, there's a few glitches in this area I just wish they would fix. One of them, as you're going to see here in a minute, I definitely did record this one, but there's nothing much. I couldn't cut it out and try and show you it better. But unfortunately, just the way it happens is you're going to see the glitch here. I don't know if it's much of a glitch or if it's just Lucatiel being really stupid. But anyway, we missed the secret door like I said, but we come back for it now. There's not really much in here as far as I mind. I think it's a large titanite and a torch. Nope, three fire bombs, and I think it's a large titanite. Yeah. We can get infinite amount of them that are on, so that's no big deal. And we'll head on up here and open up a shortcut and summon Lucatiel. Shit, that is. I know I keep complaining about how warm it is, guys, but I apologize. There we go. Summoning a phantom. This is 1 out of 4 boss fights you can summon her for. Like I said before, guys, you have to make her survive 3 out of 4 to get the achievement, trophy, to get her armor, and to complete her full story side quest. As you can see here, I'm running along, and then I remembered, oh crap, she glitches out if you get too far away from her. So run back, stay close to her, do not run that far ahead, because this crazy biatch will jump off an edge just out of spite if you get too far, because she's just crazy like that. Also make sure you've cleared the way there, because it does get nasty. Mr. Sir Waffles, love the name. Something failed, the sign has disappeared. Typical. Anyway, we'll run on and see if we can get another summon on up here. Come on, Lucatiel. Come on, biatch. Alright, let's change some of this guy. Oh well, we don't have to summon. We are gonna go. I do know at least 2 of her other fights. I'm not too sure what the other one is, but there's another character in this that we've talked to, as you probably remember from I think it was video 2 when we were in Majula. He was holding a blue sword, which a lot of people would recognize that's played Dark Souls 1 as the Moonlight Greatsword, which you got from Safe Soul. I think you see Soul the Great. I can't mind. It's been that long. He's called Benheart or Braveheart or something like that there. I can't mind. Sorry about this, guys, for not remembering too much. But you roughly know who I'm on about anyway. He's another character in this here game that you have to summon as an NPC to survive 3 out of 4 fights. But as you're going to see here, here's the glitch. It happens pretty much, and I don't know if this counts or not. As you can see, me and him's in here fighting, and you can see Lucatiel just standing right there. I don't know if it's a glitch, or is it really her just being that stupid and just can't find the door. I think it's maybe her just being stupid and can't find the door. You can poison this boss if you throw enough daggers at it. I think did I even get it poisoned? No, I don't think I do. Not this time round. No, I don't. I must have given up. I just give up. It takes about 4 throwing daggers to poison it. This guy trying to tank it and stuff, it just wasn't going to work for me. But this is the side you want to be on. I think it does get me off the sword side, which is the sword side is a nasty side, and you never want to be on that side. Actually, here it is now. I think coming. We see. Nope. No. I thought you got me. Maybe it didn't. Maybe was it in the co-op? Maybe. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was from the. Was that from the club side? I can't mind, but whoa, it did really hurt me and mess me up. So I back up into a corner, heal up. But you want to attack his sides and stuff, guys, to it would be a lot better. There we go. That's another boss down, another one killed, another one bites the dust. And Lucatiel was useless, sitting outside the door. She couldn't find the door. But anyway, thanks to crap, the name's gone. I can't even. Whoever that name was, I think was it Save or something. I don't know. Thank you, whoever you were. I apologize. I can't. The name's gone. I can't see it now. I should have thanked you earlier. My bad. Anyway, climb on up here, and we're going to get our first Pyromancy spell and glove. Make sure you don't miss this. Do not interact with that item over there at all, because it will make you forget miss this item, and then you have to do that run all over again. So after you're done, interact with this dial, and you get this cutscene. Okay, now we're over here again. Some of you guys may know where we're at, but we're back at the Lost Bastille. I know there's a different way to say that name, but I'm calling it the Bastille. I think EMB calls it the Bastille, and the proper pronunciation is like the Bastille. I don't know. It's French, but frig that. Sorry, I hope I don't offend any French people by saying it wrong or anything, but yeah. I call it the Bastille, and that's the way I'm gonna call it. Anyway, up here, as soon as you get up in this elevator, hit that switch again, and just run on out. Now this elevator is going to go down. As you saw that item, there we're going to collect that now. We're just going to roll onto the elevator. And sometimes this elevator does get glitchy and you will bounce on it. Actually, I don't think you guys see me bounce here at all. That must be my other character. I used to bouncing up and down the elevator. Don't worry about that. It's just a wee bit of a glitch. Collect the screamator and a repair powder. Down the hole and back up the elevator we go. Now there's a few items around in these cells, guys, if you just want to run around and check the cells and collect them. I'm not going to collect them right now because I'm going to come back later on. Like I said, I'm following A and B here, so I'm just trying to stick to him like glue, literally. And there's some items that he misses that I don't miss. But there might be some items that I miss that he doesn't miss, so that's why I recommend definitely watching his playthrough and Spy's playthrough, because I even say Spy's going to get stuff that he doesn't get, that I don't get, and so on and so forth. So if you are enjoying my Dark Souls playthrough, definitely check theirs out. But that's it for us, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Don't forget, stay sexy.